All right, guys, welcome to I think this is our first team call of 2018. What an amazing day it's been. What an amazing few weeks it's been getting ready for the launch of 80 Day Obsession. Here we are, day one. I would say 90% of our team, our active team is engaged with this program. And so I can just imagine what's going to happen to you, to us, to our team, businesses.
Get it.
Remember to please mute yourselves. Did I not do a... Okay.
Don't forget to get it.
Oh, Jesus. What did you say, Becky?
I said, don't forget to get it.
Yeah, I'm going to mute before someone says something. Anyway, so what an amazing start to the year with 80 Day Obsession and the momentum that we have right now. But I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to explain how this call is going to work. Becky, you're unmuted just in case so you know that. I have been paralyzed. I literally have been paralyzed. I was talking to Paulina and Monica today over lunch. I have a bunch of new coaches. I am so blessed that I have sponsored so many amazing coaches between October and today. But I feel paralyzed. And the reason why I feel paralyzed with the business aspect of getting my new coaches going is because of 80 Day Obsession. I know what all of you and our new coaches have experienced getting ready for this program. So I was so fearful of loading on trainings and calls and getting all these things going while you're prepping for 80 Day Obsession. Because I know when I got ready for 80 Day Obsession, I really needed to just focus on that, understand the meal plan, get mentally ready for the next 80 days or whatever. And so I literally have been on eggshells with my brand new coaches because I didn't want to overwhelm them, right? I didn't want to put too much on them and then, have them disinterested in the business. So I feel now, and over the last 3 days, I feel more comfortable kind of moving forward. I don't know about you guys, but I feel okay, we're in it. We started, let's go now. Let's start learning the business so that as you get comfortable with the program and start seeing results, that you feel confident. And that's the key in all this, that you feel confident in talking to people about what you're doing, that you feel confident in posting on social media what you're doing, that you feel confident in inviting your friends and family to join you in drinking Shakeology, in doing a program, whether it's 80 Day Obsession or 21 Day Fix or anything. So I feel better now. I feel all right, we can do this now. And so I had scheduled, so you guys know, I had scheduled Amy Coppola to head up this call. And this call was going to be on the elite coach point system. But I was wait a second, hold on. We got to talk to all of our new coaches first. So I said, I have an idea. Let's break the call in half, right? The first half of the call, Becky and I are really going to talk to our new coaches and our coaches that kind of want to get back in the game. Right? 2017, towards the end of 2017, some coaches might have fallen off, might have, kind of stopped their business for whatever reason, and we want to get you going again. So we're going to talk to our new coaches and our experienced coaches that want to just get back on track with their business. The second part of the call is going to be Amy talking about Elite, which is an amazing recognition program for more seasoned coaches. And I say that loosely. You don't have to be a seasoned coach to be an elite coach. You can actually work towards that in your first year as a coach, but it's going to be a more high level training, right? It's someone that wants to start building a team or has a team and wants to set the goal of elite. What that looks like this year, because it's changed. This year, the elite point system has been revamped. It's changed. There's new criteria for it. So Amy's going to cover those changes and then how to grow your business through the elite coaching system. Now, some of my new coaches, I'm looking at you on this car whoa, not ready yet. So if you want, when Amy starts talking and you want to just focus on what Becky and I tell you at the beginning of the call, you can hop off. Fair enough, right? So you're not like, oh, what the hell is she talking about? What is elite? What is this? What is, you know what I mean? And so you can hop off when we turn the call over to Amy. But if you kind of want to get your feet wet with some high-level training, with someone that has been experienced in the business, that has been an elite coach, that understands the numbers behind the business, and you kind of want to get your feet wet with that, then stay on and just listen, or maybe come back to it later. So that's the way this call is going to be. I hope it is productive for you, and I'm going to go ahead and start my presentation with a screen share. I never do presentations, hardly ever, but this one I felt like I needed to do it. So here we go. Let's start off the team call with some team announcements. Obviously, the biggest, baddest thing we need to talk now that we have 80-day obsession and the prep for 80-day obsession, I guess a little bit behind us, day one, but we got to talk about Team Cup. For all of our brand new coaches that are on this call, or maybe someone that hasn't participated in a Team Cup competition, I'm just going to go over it very quickly. But at the end of what I explain, the key is just join. Just join a team and get your business going. So what is the Team Cup? Every February and every August, I don't know if it's going to be in August or July of this year, we have a friendly competition called the Team Cup. It is 5 coaches per team. There's requirements as to how many diamonds can be on a team, but that's all in the FAQs. I'm not going to get into the technicalities of Team Cup. All it is a 5-person team, and all you do is try to help people, as many people as you can in the month of February. And as you accumulate points based on Success Club points and team rank advancement points, you get prizes. And this year it's really cool. Not only can you get team prizes, individual prizes, but the top teams are going to be like literally spoiled like rock stars at Summit. It's called the Team Cup Summit Edition. They're doing it different. I think it's going to be super cool. There's going to be private workouts at Summit. They're going to get flown there. Like, hello. So Team Cup is for everyone, and the stats show conclusively, without a shadow of a doubt, that those that participate in Team Cup earn like 70 or 80% more than those that don't join a Team Cup. That those that join a Team Cup, they push themselves outside of their comfort zone, even though they don't want to, because they're part of a team and they feel the camaraderie of the team and the energy of the team and the motivation of the team to get going with their business, even though they're scared as ish to do that. So here's the thing. Join a team. We like to keep our teams Diesel Nation driven so that our entire team benefits from the Team Cup energy and momentum. So if you want to join, the onus, the burden is on you, right? Don't wait for someone to say you're on a team, or I'm going to put you on a team. You raise your hand in your team page, whatever team page you're part of in Diesel Nation, and say, I want to join. Did I spell announcements wrong? Is that spelled wrong? Anyway, I want to join a team, and we will get you on a team, okay? No man left behind. If you want to ramp up your business in the month of February, the onus is on you. Get on a team. I always head a team. Becky always heads a team. Last Team Cup, we had a Diesel Nation team end up in the top 10. Veronica's team, who ended up as an elite coach in 2017, her team was there's a direct correlation, you guys, with business success and longevity with participating in Team Cups. It is what it is. It's just fun. You step out your comfort zone and you go. Second, in the month of January, Summit tickets have been discounted to $145. You guys, this is major. Summit is major. Even if you are a brand new coach, which brand new coaches, you should try to shoot for Success Starter, right? You should try to earn that ticket for free by hitting Success Club in your first 3 months as a coach. If you want more information on that, it's in Diesel Nation Academy. You could search the FAQs, but you should be shooting for that. If that time has come and gone for you and you did not earn your Success Starter ticket, get your ticket this month, $145. You get to, you know, all the live workouts, the super workout, which is absolutely incredible, the amazing training. You get our team luncheon. We always announce what the qualification is going to be a few months before Summit. Believe it or not, because Summit is coming up real quick, we're going to be doing that fairly shortly. So get to Summit and buy your ticket. Up third, the Success Club trip in 2019 is a cruise. Those are our favorites. So if you have not already received your invitation because you're an elite, premier, Success Club All-Star, or legend, you can opt in to the cruise on January 18th. You guys, this is where you draw the line in the sand. That this is where you say, I'm going to go on that cruise. I am going to build my business. I am going to help at least 3 people a month, and I am going to get there. I just recently had 3 personally sponsored coaches who were on the wait list for Riviera Maya get their invitation. And all they did was they got on the wait list, and then they hit Success Club. And not even I'm not saying you have to do it every single month, but the majority of months, which everybody can do, you'll get an invitation to the cruise, right? And the cruises are particularly awesome for Diesel Nation because we have such a big community in South Florida. It's easy for our team to travel on these cruises because we don't have, not you know, a lot of people have to take flights. I'm not saying everybody's in South Florida, but like the ship is like Diesel Nation country. So, so you guys register for the cruise, get on that opt-in list, and just work your business by helping 3 people each month, and you'll be on there too. It's a lot of fun. And of course, double dollars in January. So earn Success Club this month, and your trip dollars get doubled in the month of January. This is always a great month to make a dent in earning that trip for basically free, earning your cabin for free unless you upgrade to a suite. But you can literally get in a regular room for free just by hitting Success Club. And then the January Success Club promotion, all you have to do, help 3 people or more with challenge packs or Shakeology HD, and you'll get on a Mel Robbins webcast. If you don't know who Mel Robbins is, she's the writer of the 5-second rule. She's like my spirit animal. I love her to death, and she was a speaker at our leadership conference, and she was amazing. So now I'm going to turn it over to Becky, who this is going to be our focus today for you guys, for the new coaches and the coaches that want to get back in the groove with the business. I've heard a few times from a few of my PS coaches, so I'm sure that the sentiment is the same throughout our entire team, which is, I want to be a coach. Like, I don't want to be just a discount coach. I want to be a coach. I want to help people. That's what I want to do. I want to make an income, but I don't know how to do it. Right? Even with Diesel Nation Academy, even with the trainings, there's some sort of like block that is preventing you from taking that step forward. And so we're here tonight to reassure you that, number 1, that's normal to feel that way. But number 2, that it's very easy to just take that step forward because you already have by committing to the fitness program that you're doing right now. That's the number 1 step. So Becky, I'm going to turn it over to you to talk about why we're different. Can you control? I don't think you can control the presentation. So you have to tell me what you want me to change.
Okay. All right. I guess move on to the next one. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for jumping on tonight. We are going to probably move very quickly through this, but guys, you can always go back and listen to the recording. I think one of the first things, first and foremost, is that as a new coach, our tendency is to try to complicate things and make the business harder than what it really is, right? So we're here today. We're going to give you a lot of information, but at the core of everything is to let's keep it simple. Let's be ourselves. Let's get out there, be bold, and do what we do best, and it's sharing fitness. So, of course, I get the topic of fitness because it's my favorite topic in the whole world. It all starts with you and the decision to make fitness, your health, nutrition a priority. I'm not saying you have to be a fitness model or be a nutritionist, but you do have to lead with fitness. I mean, for me, that's what I did when I was a new coach. I was all over the place talking about what my results and my journey and my transformation and my passion for what we were doing. And that's what sets us apart from all other companies that sell shakes, that sell this and that. We lead with transformation. And my approach, and something that I want you guys to adopt too, and I'm going to do a way better job of communicating this throughout our team, is that fitness is not just an 80-day process. We are doing 80-day obsession, but this is not 80 days and go back to what you used to do. Or I've seen a lot of people do this. You do 21-day fix, get results, and then all of a sudden back, there you go, back to old habits that got you in trouble with your nutrition and your fitness and your weight in the first place. We need to stop doing that. And that all starts with having a lifetime approach to this process. Every day it's about progress, it's about getting better, it's about having a every year having a transformation. As you can see, I did this little collage. Every year since the time that I started P90X back in 2008, I have had a transformation photo to show for my work, and I will continue to do that. And I'm excited to show what 2018 will be like. But I'm committed not only to keeping my six-pack and my abs on abs, but I want to make progress. I want to get stronger. I want to communicate with you guys better. I want to do things that I've never done before. And I want to prove to the world that age is just a number, that you can be as fit as you want to be and feel as great as you want to be at whatever age. But you have to have this progress mentality and this lifetime approach where it's not just like, I'm going to eat good Monday through Thursday and then I'm going to crush it and destroy all my results on the weekend. Can't do that. Can't do that. You have to put your fitness first, because people are looking to you for inspiration. And if you keep falling off the wagon, then they're going to come to me, because I'm like always there, consistent, showing my progress, showing my daily posts, just out there doing it and showing people that it can be done. So keep it simple. But now that you have this gift of 80-day obsession, get out there and share it. Not just that you did a workout, but share something that sparked your interest today or that motivated you. Keep it inspiring, keep it creative, keep it real, and show people that it's not about perfection, it's about progress. And then what we do best at Beachbody is we create advocates. You're an advocate, I'm an advocate. When I started as a new coach, I was already an advocate and I was talking to everybody about it. And I think that's one of the gaps between new coaches, is that you're afraid to be an advocate. You're afraid to share what you're doing, and what you're doing is becoming an undercover coach. You have to get out there. When you love something, a restaurant, a coffee, you're out there telling people, go buy this coffee, go watch this movie, go eat at this restaurant. Why can't we do that with this too? You believe in the products, you know that they work, they've changed your lives. Now stop withholding the information. Get out there and share it with people. Get them excited to do what you are doing too. All right, Chris. And I said that already, but it does. It starts with you. So you have to commit. You have to commit, and look at all these people that have committed to the process. This one, the one on the left-hand side, that's Colleen. She's a lawyer. She travels like all over the world. She travels with her weights, or she has them shipped. I don't know. It's total dedication and commitment. But it's because she decided to put herself first, and her body has transformed. Look at Sue. Look at her transformation. Look at Lily, what she was able to do with Shift Shop. It was a decision that was made, and then the action follow it. So it's everything with Beachbody. It starts with you because you decided, you commit, and you trust the process because the products work. You just have to do it, and you have to keep doing it, and you have to trust that where you're going is a brand new destination in your life. And once you commit, you know you're going to succeed because our products are the best and they're tested over and over again. But go out there and share it with people. Just instead of being fearful of the invite, how about you look at it as you're blessing someone's life today by introducing them to the business or to these products that can fill a need or fill a void in their lives.
All right. So that's what makes Beachbody different, right? So that we wanted to highlight that the fitness and the nutritional aspect, it's like all encompassing of what we do. I always say to people that come in and they see the lifestyle, right, that we've been able to build, and retiring from the practice of law, or retiring, or all the coaches on our team that have found so much success with the business, and they're like, well, I want that. It doesn't work if that's all you want, right? You guys have to understand, new coaches, older coaches that need to get back on track, is it starts with you. It starts with you and developing your story. That's what makes this opportunity different. So we want to highlight that, and you should be proud of that, right? That we're not here saying, all right, 80-day session behind us, sell, sell, sell. No, we're not. We're saying you first, your commitment first. The business will follow if that's what, if that's what you want to happen, right? It will follow. But what do you do, right? So we've got the fitness down. You need to commit. You need to drink Shakeology every day. Now you've got time nutrition. You've got to do that. What are the 4 vital behaviors that you guys need to do every day? Now, it's not the 4 vital behaviors on Saturday, jam-packed into 3 hours. It is the 4 vital behaviors every day. One of the key components to longevity, success, and consistency in building this business is that you do it every day. I asked my coaches in an application that they filled out for me, how much time do you have per day to do this business? I had, Monica say all day or day, right? Like, she loves working this business as, all day long, kind of like me. And then I had some coaches saying 30 minutes or an hour. I want you to understand that that's fine. That's absolutely fine if you have 30 minutes or an hour or 2 hours to work this business. You don't need, this business is meant to be worked part-time. It's not meant to be done 80 hours a week. That would defeat the purpose of this. But you have to do it every day. So there has to be a set time that, or blocks of time that you give yourself per day to be successful. And these are the 4 vital behaviors that you need to do every single day. The first one is be a product of the product, or be proof the products work. Now, Becky just talked about that. We don't need to rehash that completely. You got to eat, sleep, love Beachbody, our fitness programs, and our nutritional products, right? We don't only have Shakeology. And what I'm so excited about 80-day obsession is the obsession now with the performance line, right? Like, our whole team's drinking Energize. Our whole team is drinking Recover. Some of you I had a customer buy Hydrate today, which is, I was like, oh, cool. Like, that's freaking awesome. 3-day refresh. A whole new perspective on that with Sue doing it every month and preaching on how it's changed her life. I mean, we have so many amazing products to offer, and it's just about being proof that they work, right? And connecting people at whatever stage they are in life to our products, whether it's someone that wants just Shakeology, or wants a challenge pack, or wants the 3-day refresh, or maybe, Arlene Pino just introduced her mom to Beachbody by introducing her to Ultimate Reset. You know what I mean? Expanding that. So be proof the product. The second one is invite. And this is where, that quote, don't let the start stop you. This is where most brand new coaches say, okay, I can do the proof the product work thing. I got that. I could read a book, got that too, but I'm not so sure about inviting. That's kind of out of my comfort zone. The invite is the relationship building. The invite is the connecting with people. The invite is your social media. The invite is in talking to your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, and saying, I want you to do this with me because this is why. And then the next one is personal development. Becky's going to talk about that. That is flooding your mind with mindset training and leadership training, and how to get over the failures that are coming your way because you are building a business. And then we'll talk about recognition and why that's important in our business. I'm not going to be proof the products work, but I do want to talk about inviting, because I think this is the one that gets most new coaches hung up. And I can sit here and do, it's funny because at Summit, I was given this task of doing a training on inviting this past Summit. And I said, okay, do I have 8 hours to do this presentation? And Sandy goes, no, you have 20 minutes. And I'm like, how is that even possible? But we realized that you can teach inviting quickly. And guess what? In Diesel Nation Academy, which hopefully you guys have already started or been through, or maybe you need to go back to this section, but I took like 4 days to write the invite section in Diesel Nation Academy, and what inviting is, whether it's you're talking about inviting through your social media posts, right? And I have some images there that show what that means. But a lot of times coaches say, okay, I got that, I can do that, and they won't do the other kinds of inviting, which are reaching out to people, which is using Instagram stories to connect with people, which is starting conversations, which is picking up the phone, which is setting a coffee date with someone to talk about a challenge pack. The different ways that you can invite. Now we have scripts and we have all that stuff that we can share with you, and we do. All of it is in Diesel Nation Academy, you guys. All you have to do is read it. All you have to do is read it. But this is where you say, I have a goal of helping 3 people, and then you get out, or more people, and then you go and you start talking to them, and you start caring on them, and you start loving on them, and you start asking the right questions to get them to commit to a lifestyle change where you are sincere, and you get to know who they are and whether they fit with your style and whether they're part of your tribe, and you connect them to a product, whether it's a challenge pack or Shakeology or anything in our product line. That's inviting. And inviting, you guys, has to be done every single day. It can't be just 1 day a week. And I will tell you that as I've grown this business, my sister too, for almost 8 years now, that when my business is lacking, it's because I'm not inviting. When my coaches have a streak of 13, 14 months in Success Club, and then I see them the last week of the month and they're at 0, and I ask him, hey, what's going on? 100% is I haven't been inviting, or I haven't been inviting for a couple months, and that lag time got them on this particular month. So if I can impress on our new coaches that are watching this is where you have to be uber consistent. Just like your fitness, just like drinking Shakeology, it is connecting with people on a daily basis. You can't post, and in talking about social media, you can't post one post on social media and then 7 days later come back and post again and expect that your business will grow that way. Social media has to be something that you do every day. Now, funny that today's National Wake Up Call is perfect for this, and I hope everybody watches it or listens to it, because you guys know now that they're video, super cool. You can go to the Beachbody page and they're live streamed onto the Beachbody page on Facebook, so awesome. I caught Ashley Molstead talking about this, where coaches become coaches, and then all they do is like, they go from posting super cute pictures of their kids and their families and their lifestyle, all the stuff they love to do, and then they become coaches, and it's sweaty selfie, picture of Shakeology, challenge group posts, and that's it. That's all they do, because they become Beachbody robots. I'm here to tell you, do not become a Beachbody robot. Beachbody is simply now a part of your life, not all of your life. And the biggest turnoff for people is if you become a robot, because they already know what you're doing, right? They already know what you're doing. So what you have to do is show them that you're getting results, is be proof the products work, is to tell your story and why you're doing this, not push products down their throat, not post the picture with the Shakeology every single day. We got it. We got it. You like Shakeology, so do I. We got it. You share every once in a while why you drink Shakeology, why you love what you're doing. All right, Becky, talk about personal development.
Okay, so this whole the paralyzation, is that a word? I don't know if I made that up. Okay,
You made
whatever.
it.
That whole problem when you sign up to be a coach and then you just completely stall on yourself because you don't know what to do, and then you get one no, and then you're crying in a corner. This is why you need personal development, right? Personal development is what's going to help you grow your mind. Grow your mind nice, big, fit, and strong, just like your body. Your mind needs to be worked out too. And it is what's going to help you really stay true to your goals, to the vision for your life, and why you're here in the first place. So make a commitment. And I am guilty, and I think my sister too. We did not do personal development at the beginning of the business, like at all. I thought, I don't need that. I'm just going to do what I like. I'm going to talk about fitness and I'm just going to run with it. And it worked. But what happens? We all hit bumps in the road, right? People say no, people quit, people return Shakeology. You get hit with, objections. And if you're not really, really honed in on what you want, your why and all that, it's very easy that those objections and that negativity is going to throw you off course. That's why you need to commit to personal development. And like, for instance, The Compound Effect is a great book to do now if you're a new coach, even if you're a coach that's coming back, because that consistency that Christy's talking about, that book is going to show you that what you do every single day compounds through time. You talk to 5 people every day for an entire year. Just do the math. That's a whole lot of people. Now, if you talk to 1 a week, and you're not making a habit, or you're talking to 7 just on Saturday and not doing it every single week, it's very easy for you to say, yeah, well, today I'm not going to do it. It's not that important. You haven't established that consistency. It's like the working out. You can't just do 7 workouts on Saturday and think that you're going to be fit. It doesn't work that way. So commit to personal development. If you don't like to read, like me, get the audiobooks. Go on YouTube. Even if you have 10 minutes, go on YouTube. Find some of your favorite motivational speakers. I like Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas. Just go on there and search for them and just listen to their motivational videos. It'll start your day off right if you do it first thing in the morning. It'll help you just fuel your body with that motivation, and you'll just move your business forward. But there are no successful coaches at the top of this business that don't commit to personal development. You need it. You need it for your fitness. You need it for your life. You need it for personal growth. Make a commitment to start doing that now. It is part of the 4 vital behaviors for a reason.
Recognition.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. Okay. And then the 4th is recognition. And guys, this is a huge part of Beachbody as a whole. I remember when I used to work in construction, I had a really great job, but there were days when I just wanted to be told that I was doing a good job. You get a job, you get a big bid, and you create this amazing work, and nothing. You don't get a pat on the back. No, your boss takes the credit for it. That is where we are different. And I think corporate America needs to pay attention to how network marketing companies handle recognition. Most humans just want to be told they're doing a good job. So this stems from all parts of the business. Recognize your challengers when they're doing a good job. Non-skill victories, whatever they're doing, they showed up, recognize them, give them a pat on the back. You can also recognize them publicly if they give you the permission. Your team, if your team is doing well, at the end of the month, we do the top success club earners. We do the volume recognition every week. Celebrate coaches that are stepping outside of their comfort zone. Show them that their work is being noticed, that it's appreciated, and that will add that fire to keep going. Look at this. You imagine you see your image up on social media and the whole team is tagged and you're getting all these congratulations. That's what a lot of people need, that in their lives. So give it to them. Make them feel special. And I'm telling you, it'll come back threefold with the attention and just that fire that your coaches and your customers will do. But you could do this for your family as well. So don't forget, everybody in your life needs to be recognized for a job well done.
I know that Becky knows this. Like, my business, because I said I would never retire. I would never, I didn't want to do any of this stuff, whatever. But the moment she was like, oh my God, you're emerald. Woo-hoo. And then like Carl Deichler said something about me going emerald, or do you remember back then when he used to do all that stuff?
Yeah.
I was like, it was like a drug. I was like, give me more of that. And that's what started this whole friggin' like charge to the top for me, was someone telling me good job. And even recognition in the sense, like in my challenge groups today, one of my questions was, who's motivated you in this journey? Tag a challenger that has motivated you. And some of the people said me, and that literally fuels my fire for this business. So make people feel good and you get repaid tenfold in this business, right, you guys? So recognition both ways is like the best thing ever. So there's someone unmuted and coughing. If you are coughing, you are unmuted. What do we do daily for our challengers? You guys, a lot of you are in challenge groups right now, or at least I hope you are. So hopefully your coach is providing an experience for you, right? So in our challenge groups, these are what we refer to as our bread and butter. This is what helps grow our business. Right now, it's been 80-day obsession focused, or a little obsessed focused, leading into 80-day obsession. But traditionally, how we do this, you guys, is we offer different kinds of challenge groups every single month in order to attract new people. The whole overarching goal of challenge groups is connect with more people. Always ask yourself this question: in what way can I connect with more people? And if you provide groups of value that help you connect with more people, that will directly correlate to your business growing and your ability to then offer these people something, whether it's a challenge pack or a 3-day refresh or whatever. Okay, so ask yourself, what do I love? And then offer a group about it, right? So you can do clean eating groups, right? If I were to go back 8 years or 7 years to the beginning of our team, our first challenge group, Becky, if you recall, and some of the coaches that were with us back then will recall this, we had the TSD clean eating page. Do you remember that? And there was like thousands of people of our team and our customers in this page, and we would talk about Shakeology and clean eating things, and so that branched off. You remember that?
Michi's ladder. Remember that?
Michi's ladder, and that was like our first team challenge group, and it actually went really, really well, and people would post their recipes and things like that. So you can do clean eating things, and there's so many with Beachbody On Demand right now, you guys, and the blogs providing so much information. Like, you don't need to do anything. You just need to find the people. It's incredible the amount of resources that we have right now. You have I should have added this, Clean Week. We have Clean Week, which is the program that is 7 days. It provides 7 packets of Shakeology. If you have someone that isn't ready to invest yet in a full-blown challenge pack, you can do Clean Week with them. Crockpot groups were very big last year in 2016. And then of course now with A Little Obsessed in front of the paywall, you can get people ready for obsession with A Little Obsessed. There's value groups, right? Gluten-free clean eating. We could do a free workout group. There's ab groups. There's groups now that are springing up on Miracle Morning, right? You're doing 5 days of Miracle Morning for people so that they can wake up earlier in the morning and start setting goals. And oh my God, maybe if you wake up early, you could start working out, and well, here's a challenge pack, right? So you have to understand how these things work hand in hand. And then the pain groups. And I want you guys to be cautious about something, because you guys are part of a big team. You are part of a team that has very successful coaches in it. And you might be looking at these coaches and saying, well, I'm just going to do what she does because she's successful, right? So you might look at Becky, or you might look at Monica, or might even look at me on social media and see that I don't really host free groups, right? Or I haven't in a while. And so you're going to take that tactic. Well, I'm just going to do paid groups, right? And see what happens. Well, guess what, you guys? My business didn't always look like this. where I could just post about an 80-day obsession group and get a bunch of challengers. I had to do free groups as I grew my business. I had to get creative with groups. I had to do ab groups and arm groups and all those kinds of, I've done crockpot groups. I've done all those kinds of groups to get more people. So don't look at certain people and just say, I'm going to do what they do, because that might not necessarily work for a brand new coach. You got to go through the ropes, right? You got to, with the key of how do I find new people, right? So that's your goal. And then you provide value in your groups, you provide excitement in your groups, and that's how you start building your team, right? You start building results and transformations, and then your team eventually. Where do you hold them? You guys know the tracker app, in Facebook groups, and you could do stuff on email lists as well. Becky, you want to talk about the funnel?
Sure. So I was gonna say that it's really important right now with if I don't know if you guys know, but Clean Week actually was Beachbody's response to all those free clean eating groups, and where coaches had to come up with all the material for that. Guys, leverage that. Go, if you're having issues finding people that want to buy challenge packs, you need to become a master at Clean Week. Okay, the workouts are great. It provides the meal plans. You get people to try Shakeology for 7 days. That's a great way, because you're inviting people to a challenge group, right? They're obviously interested. They want your help. Maybe they're not ready, or they just have some reservations. You get them in there. That's where the work begins. The magic happens, right? You get them into that Clean Week group. They start to like Shakeology. They start to like the workouts. Then in the meantime, you're also building a strong bond with them, a strong relationship, because you're showing them excitement as to what a paid group has in store for them. That's how then you take the conversation to the next level and then invite them to a paid challenge group. And remember, you should always have a date for a challenge group. You always need to have something to invite them to, not just like a fictitious thing. Like, pick a date and invite them to it. Oh, you're doing really great. I would love to help you take your fitness to the next level. I have a group starting on X date. Would you like to join me? Get them in there. From there, again, the work starts when you get them in a challenge group, because that's when you show them what you're capable of, how much you care about their transformation and their progress and their results. Then from there, around 2 weeks, around the 3-week mark, that's when you invite them to take a look at the coach opportunity. There's a very, very nice flow there. They have gotten, some interaction with you. They understand that you care, that you're just not there to sign them up for something, and you make the invitation. And we host once a month a big Diesel Nation sneak peek call, where we have new coaches sharing their experiences and their successes, and we lay it all out for you. So your responsibility, again, is the invite to the free group, invite to the paid challenge, invite to the coach opportunity. And one of the things that I invite you to do is to stop judging people whether they would be interested or not. You have to ask, because if you don't ask, you'll never know. And if you don't ask, no's always the answer, because you never got to hear it from them. If they're not ready, for me, it was always, I'll come back to them at some other point, move on. You can't take it personal. If you don't make the invitation, your business will always be in the same spot, because you're never going to get people in there that want to do this with you. So just release the fear and just do it. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it.
One thing I wanted to highlight here is that this funnel that Becky just talked about, free group, paying group, coach opportunity, is very fluid. And I think a lot of coaches, they're like, well, I have to start here to get here to get here. And that's not necessarily the case. You might have someone come in directly for your paid challenge group. You might even have people come in directly for the coaching opportunity because they've experienced Beachbody before. They've done the 21-day fix. They drank Shakeology 3 years ago. See, you're a coach now. Are like, hey, maybe I should join her or him, right? So this is fluid. And what I wanted to point out, because of that fluidity, you need to be talking about each one at all times, right? Not every single day you're going to talk about each one, but you want to talk about the coaching opportunity just as much as you talk about your challenge groups, right? And what the coaching opportunity has done for you, why you're a coach, why you want to invite someone to the business opportunity call. And like I tell everyone, if you want to advance your business in the team aspect, like you want to start building your team, advance to Emerald and beyond, you can't just wait for the Diesel Nation opportunity call, right? That's going to happen every single month, but you can be inviting to the coaching opportunity every single day. And now you guys with Instagram stories, you can really invite to the opportunity like every day. Every single day you can talk about how fun it is to be a coach, that you had this awesome team call, that you're learning so much, that you're doing personal development, that you love being part of a group, there's so many different angles that you can do this really every single day and very casually through Instagram and through your posts on social media. And then this real quick, let me just see where, we're going to just cover this real quick. How do we connect with people, you guys? It's number one, the first one, that's key, is sharing our stories consistently. Whether it's why you're doing 80-Day Obsession or this one particular workout that you had that really, really challenged you, but you overcame it, or that line in your personal development book that really stood out to you, or that thing that happened to you as a teenager that really caused you to be here now, and now you understand why you're a coach because you don't want that to happen to other people, or whatever it is. Share your pain points. And I know this requires you to step out of your comfort zone, but you guys, this stuff is important because how you differentiate yourself from other people is to be you and share your stories and add value to other people's lives through your own personal experiences. Pique their curiosity. This is something that we learned at Summit, which is really good on social media, is don't give the kitchen sink in all of your posts. You want to talk about this 80-day program. And I know like with 80-Day Obsession, we've been very over the top with it. But like when you talk about Shakeology, you don't have to say Shakeology. You can just say my shake. That piques curiosity. Well, what shake? Oh, let me talk to you about Shakeology, right? So pique people's curiosity in the way that you express yourself on social media. Just inspire, entertain, and create a following, which not necessarily a following like you have just followers, but that people want to see what you have to share every single day. They come to your page excited, like, oh, what's she up to today? Or what's he up to today? And then lastly is how do we find people? You guys, people are everywhere, from social media to at coffee shops to the grocery store. You just got to grow the courage to talk to people. And like I always say, your business should really start at home, right? So with your spouse, with those closest to you. That's how our Becky and I's business started, was with our closest friends, our family members, people that we cared about, to say, I think you should drink Shakeology because, and so that's where you should start as well. And then this is something that, and Amy, I swear I'm coming to you. This is something that I am going to be announcing tomorrow to my PS team. And I wanted, tonight I made the game day decision to say, let's do this for all of Diesel Nation. I find that the first person that you share this with really breaks that barrier of the business, right? Getting that first customer to use your website to make a purchase, that really kind of gets you comfortable in doing this business. And you'll see that some of you have already done that, it gets you excited, right? It's a win. You're like, yes, I did it. They saw my post and they reached out, or I reached out and they bought the challenge pack and I did it. So I want all of our new coaches to have that confidence. Whether you're a new coach or maybe you've never sold a thing and you want to sell that thing, I want to start the Help One project, which is in your first month of being a coach or actively working your business, right? Because some people have been coaches or discount coaches for a while, that you help at least one person. And I'm going to ask not only myself and Becky and the leaders of Diesel Nation, I'm going to ask all of the organizations of Diesel Nation to start recognizing the Help One coaches, the ones that in their first month as a coach help someone, right? Whether it doesn't matter what it is. It could be clean week. It could be a bag of Shakeology. It could be daily sunshine. I don't care, but that you break down that barrier of making your first sale, of having that first win. And so we're going to start doing that this month. So watch out, because if you are a brand new coach, we want to challenge you to help one. Hopefully you guys all take on this challenge this month and going forward in Diesel Nation. Leaders, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do this in my PS page so that you can hopefully follow suit, and we can really recognize all of our new coaches who are making moves and helping people. So I hope you guys like that. I feel really excited about the Help One project, so that by the end of your first month, you're confident to hit Success Club. You're confident to start running your own challenge groups, and we get your business moving so that you can start growing your income. Okay, I'm going to stop share, but I don't know where my mouse is. There it is. All right, stop share. Amy, Becky, thank you so much. And we are way over time, so I have to turn it over to Amy, who's going to talk about Elite, you guys. So if this is now where you're like, I need to shut down because that's going to go over my head, now's the time to jump off the call. So Amy, go ahead and take it over.
Thank you. Thank you, Christy, and thank you, Becky. Guys, that information in itself is hugely, hugely helpful and important. Thank you guys for always taking the time to break that down for us. It's been 40 minutes. Everybody stand up. Christy, Becky, stand up. Let's go. Let's go. I'll give you some music. Let's go. Jump on, jump off, stand up. Let's go. I can see everybody. Janela, stand up. Amanda, up, up, up. Come on, you need to breathe. I know Angie's dancing in here somewhere. You're staying on. If you want to be elite, you gotta find a way to create this energy on your own all the time. Let's go. I know. I'm looking at you. You're not dancing. Oh, Stephanie. I like it. And Britt Bauman. Come on, girl. Vicky. Oh, Michelle doing the towel dance. I like it. Amanda. Go, Martha. Go, Martha. I take a picture. We're going to talk about numbers, and numbers sometimes intimidate people, and you know what? They are actually really, really empowering, and they're actually really exciting. So whenever you're going to go into something that you're tracking numbers, that you're doing anything like this, and yes, I am going to stand up, sorry, this whole call, because I just get excited. Whenever you're doing anything like this, you want to put yourself in a peak state, okay? Because this is something that you need to declare right now. And I'm going to jump right into a PowerPoint because I did a PowerPoint. Dun, 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 dun. I usually just stick to spreadsheets. Got one of those too, don't worry. But this is something that you need to declare right away. That this is yours. This is your year for Elite. This is your year to do this. And that's step number one, okay? So let's share screen and let's get this show on the road. Okay, so number one, this is your year, Elite 2019. If you have notes, write it on top. This is my year. Don't write this is your year. This is my year, Elite 2019. I'm coming at you because this is my year. Number one, okay? That was an easy slide. Everybody still with me? Yes! This is my year, Elite 2019. Okay, so there's different rank requirements, there's different point requirements, there's all these really cool components. So basically, this is like a big recipe for this most amazing thing you've ever had, but it has all these little intricate pieces, right? And none of these things are scary, but you do need to understand exactly what goes into it. And all of these things combined are going to create this amazing recipe for a successful business, a successful team, successful clients and coaches, the whole package, okay? So you can be really good at some things and not others, but this elite thing is really making sure that you are hitting all areas of the business, okay? So there have been some changes this year, and I absolutely love the changes. So I did dive right in at the beginning when I saw them pop up and picked apart exactly what we need to do to make it happen this year. So the very first thing, we've changed. It's not 135 points like it used to be the last few years. It's only 105 points this year. That alone, I was swinging from the chandeliers. It's huge. That's a really, really exciting thing. And we're going to get into in just a minute how you earn those points, okay? The next piece is your rank. In order to be an elite coach, you do need to have a 5-star diamond rank. Now, what's really cool about this is that you do not have to have that locked in on December the 31st, making you feel a little bit crazy and hectic sometimes during the holiday season. You need to have held this 5-star diamond rank at least 1 week during the month of December, or at least 6 consecutive weeks throughout any point in 2018. So that's really exciting as well, because you obviously want to, once you become a 5-star diamond, absolutely secure that rank and keep moving up as with any rank. But this is your safety net. Just in case any wiggles or bobbles, you don't need to freak out as long as you've held it at least 1 week in the month of December 2018, or at least 6 consecutive weeks throughout the year, okay? Next piece is you're going to need to advance 2 brand new personally sponsored diamonds during 2018. Okay, and what's really cool with those is those same rank time requirements like we had for 5-star diamond, that's the same for them. Okay, so they can be diamond at 6 consecutive weeks anytime throughout this year, your brand new diamond, or 1 week during the month of December. So that is really, really exciting, guys. This is, something that corporate's done to really alleviate pressure, basically, that was sometimes working on us and against us, or, kind of stressing us out during the holidays. So, one thing to keep in mind is all of these things that Christy fought for a lot in CAB, over her last 2 years, and corporate has listened. And that's something that you're really going to appreciate about our corporate team, is that they do listen, they do work. Christy fought like hell, I'm sure. So, we had that on our side as well, but these are really awesome things that they feel good moving forward. So any questions about this really quick before I move on? No? Okay, hold on, let me check questions. That's the easy part so far. Okay. So the next piece is how to earn elite points. So there's 3 different categories. Remember, like 3 different ingredients in your recipe. So the first one is same. I put this one number 1 because this is a category that's been in place for the last several years. And this is any of your coaches that have enrolled in 2017 and any new coaches that are enrolling now in 2018. All of those coaches, and I'll show you in a little bit on the spreadsheet where I like to keep track of them. Any of those coaches who earn Success Club 5 or higher in the current month, you're going to earn 1 point for it. Now, since you are leading by example and you are earning Success Club, that number is going to double. So if I sign up Christy and Becky, how cool would that be? If I signed up Christy and Becky in the month of January and they both earned Success Club and I earned Success Club as well, Christy is going to earn 2 points for me, and Becky's going to earn 2 points for me. So I'm going to have a total of 4 points in that category. Okay. This does not apply to coaches who enrolled in 2016 or 15 or 14. It's just 2017 and 2018. Okay. So that's a pretty easy category. The maximum number that you can put towards your elite 105 points in this category is 50. The minimum number that you have to at least have in this category is 30. Okay, the next category this is a cool one, and Christy's initiative that she was just talking about ties in really well here, because with this one, it's any new coaches that you enroll in 2018. No coaches that enrolled in December do not count. Any new coaches that enrolled January 2018 and moving forward, who earn at least 1 Success Club point. That means they just get on the board with 1 Success Club point. And their first full month of enrollment, you're going to earn 1 point for. So this is really cool because it's encouraging us to be really great leaders. Why? Because we're helping our customers who turn into coaches right from the start, really get their feet wet, really get them moving, really get them supported and motivated to get that first win, to help that first person. And a little bit later, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail of why that is so significant, not just for them, but statistically speaking, there's actually research on that, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But moving along this one, again, you earn 1 Success Club point. Now, if when Christina enrolled in January, she earned 1 Success Club point in January and 1 in February, you can't earn 2 points for her. It's just 1 point her new enrolled coach, okay? So it could be in the month of January or her first full month, which would be February. So it's the same timeline as the rules for the Success Starter program. So if you're familiar with that, then you've got this. And that's helping them as well start working towards that Success Starter goal, okay? The third category is the Elite Acquisition PV, or they called it Elite APV, I believe, in one of the FAQs that I read. So this is for, again, your new 2018 coaches, your personally sponsored coaches, and any customers or clients that you enroll this year. And for this category, they're lumping it all together, where last year they had it in separate categories. They're lumping it all together, that any time that they all together hit 500 PV, you're going to earn 1 point. So that's really exciting, because there's a really cool strategy that we'll talk about in just a few minutes about how you can use this to your benefit, being a coach already right now, being on this call, and understanding how to earn Elite this year, because you can totally do this. Okay, I don't want to move on without checking in questions. Okay, we're good. Everybody with me? I hope so. So we're moving on. So don't cringe, anybody. Elite or income? Both, okay? There's been this idea in the past that you have to either choose rank or income or volume. You can do both. And again, the way that the Elite program is configured this year supports this better than ever, okay? And this is the statistic I was talking about a second ago. I went last year to Eric Worre's Most Powerful Woman in Network Marketing event. And so this is a big event with all types of different MLM companies there. So you name it, ones that have been there forever, it doesn't matter. But there was a study that's done, and they took a look at the people all across the board who, whenever they enrolled as a coach or distributor or whatever the company calls it, those that from their first 6 months had never earned a penny, that we had a retention rate of only 20%. Now, you want to get excited. If you focus on getting that client that first win, those with an enrollment date, and add 6 months to that enrollment date who've earned even a single dollar, so they had that one friend that they were able to help and get started, the retention rate goes from 20% up to 74%. That's massive. And not just for your Elite points, but just for your business as a whole. You really want to help people understand the value of Shakeology, the importance of the lifestyle of embracing this long term. And this is something that, again, is going to show you when you get people to understand and share that right away and get that first client that they're able to help, their retention rate is going to skyrocket compared to those who don't. Okay? And so coaches who help others get started right away are more likely to stay accountable themselves. Okay, so this is, again, going back to that really important thing, not just for, Elite points, but it's going to help them in the success of their health, their fitness, and of course in developing their business as well. When they get that first win, they're going to feel more empowered, and that encourages them to help others. Do you see it's like a snowball effect of that one little action of helping them get that first client, what it's going to do for them. It's also going to help them feel more confident and excited about helping others create their own part-time business. When they feel like they're having success becoming part-time business owners, they're not going to feel as shy about telling other people. They're going to be singing it. Oh my gosh, I took my husband on date night. I totally surprised him. Oh, I got to do my nails today and hired a babysitter. Like, we're not talking about millions. We're talking about things that change your lifestyle in a minimal way but have a maximum impact. So there's things like this that you can use, to really help them get started correctly. So, so we're also going to help people understand all the products that are available. So like Christy was mentioning earlier, it's not just Shakeology. And now we're able to really, especially with the 80-day obsession group, highlight the amazing effects of Energize, Recharge, Recover, all these different things that we have, the 3-day refresh. We have so many amazing products, and, we don't want people to just only think that if they come to Beachbody, they have to have a challenge pack, or we can't help them. There is a huge professional, ultra endurance athlete community out there. There's a huge, how many of your kids play sports and they drink Gatorade? That alone is enormous. How many of your friends, have kids with picky kids? How many of you have picky kids? Like, we have daily sunshine. We have so many things, and it's really a disservice if we're not helping our coaches understand our products and really be able to help other people with what they need help with. Okay, so I'm all in. Now what? You're all in, right? Okay, so we're going to use a tracker, and I'm going to jump out of here really quick to show you this tracker that I made. There is another tracker that corporate made, as well as a elite tracking explanation that Kim Carver did. He always does a really great job of breaking down. So you can find that document that he made. You can use that one. This is kind of, it's like tracking your invites. Whatever works for you is what's going to work best for you. If you're a pen and paper kind of person and spreadsheets make you freak out, then you're going to be better off using a pen and paper. But the point is that you really need to track one way or another. Okay, so let me take you to the tracker that I made. And I want to hop here. We're going to go through and again digest a little bit of how you're going to earn these elite points each month. And then I'm also going to show you in the same tracker, and I posted this in the Diesel Diamonds page. We can post it in the Diesel page if you'd like. But this is also going to help you track your income because if you want something to grow, it needs to be tracked. Okay, so I want my income to continue growing, so I'm going to track it very meticulously. And I'm going to watch my downline coaches who start earning team cycle bonuses so I can better support them and help them grow. So into the elite portion first. We have up here first the 3 different categories. So the first one, again, is new coach and customer acquisition PV. So this one you get 1 point for every accumulated 500 PV. So just to give you guys an example, a challenge pack would be 140, or Shakeology each month is 90 PV. So this is the one that I said is like the one that you can manipulate a little bit, not manipulate, but just really be smart about. Because right now, this is only for coaches who enroll and customers who enroll in 2018. So if you enroll somebody right now, and they have Shakeology and all their products and they're new coaches, and they have this entire next 12 months to accumulate their own PV and their customers' PV, you get to enjoy the benefits of their PV in the elite format for 12 full months versus if somebody comes in August and you only have those couple of months left. So what can you do with this category right now? You want to blow it out of the water. So put a goal out there. So for example, right now, if I wanted to earn 2 points here this month, and I wanted to kind of wrap my head around it, because this is the first month, right? So we don't even have to think about the other months. If I wanted that, that would be 1,000 PV, right? So if I did 1,000 PV divided by, let's get 100, that would be 10 new clients, okay? Shakeology is 90, but most of us are doing challenge packs or some type of variation like that, so it's probably going to be a little bit higher. But that means, you know what? So right there, that's an easy goal for me. You know what? I want at least SC20 this month. I want to help at least 10 people get started, because I know with that, I'm going to at least earn 2 points in this category. And next month, maybe not all of them stick to it. Maybe some of them are just a one-time Beachbody on-demand purchase, whichever the case may be. But I'm going to enroll more new coaches. I'm going to help more new clients get started. And so as the year grows in my tracking, I put it that it comes a little bit higher each month, because I continue doing these things every month, and the coaches from earlier in the year still all that accumulates, right? So what I want to kind of point out with the numbers that we're going to go over really quick now is that this is totally doable. This is not something that you have to absolutely be SC 100 every month. If you can, absolutely go for it, then do it. But this is elite is something that is totally doable when you break it down. So this is also what I want you to see. So the max allowed in this category is 50 points, right? Just doing that little tiny bit each month, we already had 58. So we would have maxed out this category already. So give yourself the goal. Give yourself the goal of at least SC20 this month. Help 10 people get started, okay? And try and do that every month. That's setting yourself up for success in this category. Now, the next one is New Coach Success Club first month. So again, the max that you can earn in this category is 25 points. So 25 divided by 12 months If you wanted to break it out evenly throughout the year, since you have all these months, you could do 2 each month. That would give you 24. But we're overachievers, so we're at least going to go for 3 each month, right? So 3 each month, that means I need to be enrolling at least 3 new coaches each month and helping them each get a point. If you think, well, I'm going to have some that come in that don't want anything to do with it, they just really wanted to get an autumn test group or something like that, which I had a few of those, that's fine. But you know that you want to go for at least a goal of enrolling 3 new working coaches per month. And just with that, again, nothing super, super crazy. You're going to max out. With 3 per month, you'd have 36 points in this category. Max, again, is 25. So you totally clear it there, right? So the final one was the easiest category to remember. Coaches that enrolled in 2017 or 2018 who earned Success Club. I put, if you only 3 per month, and that's, of course, you're hitting Success Club, that's going to give you 6 points per month. With 6 points per month only, that's just 3 of your coaches hitting, that's going to give you 72. Again, the max in that category was 50. So you're seeing, like, this is not super duper hard. This is something that, especially being a coach and thinking about this at this point, you're already at a huge advantage, okay? So all that being said, if we were to do these things and we wanted to get 105 points, come September, we'd already be hitting our elite numbers. Does that make sense? Because down here, I did this category as the total for the month, and this is your cumulative total. So down here in September, we've already hit 117. Pretty cool, yeah? So, let's see. Oh, thank you. So next piece, you got to get organized, right? You obviously want to help all your coaches no matter what. If you just enrolled as a coach yourself this past year, then you're at an awesome point, because guess what? All of your coaches are going to qualify for this one, but you still want to keep track of them. So for me, what I like to do is I like to start listing my new coaches here. Whoever's enrolled, whether they are discount or not, I put them here. So I see new coach, new coach, new coach. And as I go filling those in, and I actually go and I start putting my dream team names here. So I put my dream team names here. As they enroll, I highlight them, because I like to have, again, a roadmap. The more clarity that you can get on where you're going, the faster you're going to get there. So, put here names, 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 names. As they say yes, you highlight them. And then over here, I write whether they've earned Success Club. You can either track the number of points that they earned this month, or just a yes or no for Success Club. Same thing for your 2017 coaches. I put them down here because we're keeping track of them as well. And again, you're not abandoning the coaches that were there prior. You're just knowing for your elite tracking piece, there you have everybody here, okay? Also down here, if you're going for top 10, anything like that, something that's not counting towards your 105 points, but is counting towards your rank, is these 2 categories that we have here. So this is when you have a star, diamond, advance. So this is one of your PS coaches that goes anywhere from a 1-star to 5-star advancement. You earn 25 points when they officially qualify. So not when they start qualification, when they officially qualify, you earn 25 points. So this month, if Caroline were to hit 1-star diamond, then I would have 25 points. And if next month she hit 3-star diamond, I would have another 50. And then she hit 5-star diamond, I'm shooting high for Caroline, I'd have another 50. And then she hit 6-star diamond, but at 5-star it cuts off. Okay, so we want to get them up to 5-star, and that's, where they officially have really big wings. No, I'm kidding. We always want our coaches, our sponsors. But for each of these, you get 25 points, okay? Same thing for team leader advancement. So on the leadership ladder, when you have a new PS coach who advances to team leader, same thing, you get 25 points for that as well. So that would be totaled into your number, and when you see your elite report, that is going to show you on a separate line that you had so-and-so advance and so-and-so advance, and you get so many points for that, okay? All right. And so really quickly, jumping off from the elite tracker over to the income tracker. Down here, I wrote here, summary, do not type here. because this is just adding everything up for those of you with multiple business centers. So those of you with multiple business centers, or if you just have one for now, but you'll have another one open this year because you're shooting high, you come here and it has it broken down by category that you can see under your earnings and commission. It's broken out. So if you had $100 in retail and you had $300 in subscription and team cycle bonus, you had $500, and matching bonus, you had $100, and other, which is like a fast start coach enrollment, usually is $50. So that's $1,050. And say in your second CBC, you had 60 and 70 and 80 and 90 and 1,000 because you're a baller. When you come back here, you come to the summary, you're going to see that these are added up. So this is going to help you see your total earnings for the week. And then it also breaks it down by quarter. It's going to show you by business center. It's really pretty. Come on, any other nerds? And it'll come down all the way through year end. Now, some of the things, again, that I mentioned that I do like to track, just things to kind of keep me in check, because sometimes you'll notice, oh, my business dipped. What did I do different? Or my business soared this month. What did I do different? So this is just really simple. Number of new PS coaches I enrolled, the number of Success Club points I earned, the number of elite points I earned, the number of coaches in my downline, which you can see in your online office, and the number of new rank advancements. Okay. I also personally like to track my team's Success Club points. So I can run a big sponsorship drill down and see my team. So all of a sudden, if I see that, you know, my cycle bonus is down, I can look back and say, oh, well, in May we really kicked butt, and in July, you know, we weren't as aggressive. Maybe it was a cup month, 1 month, and we did really awesome. But you can see. So, you know, it's just being a business owner. It's being aware of, you know, where you're excelling and where you can come back to and really do, you know, even better or focus on even more. This is just a quick little formula for cycle bonus that you can use. This is if you have a weak and a strong leg, you can type, you know, just kind of plug in the numbers and it'll give you your weekly earnings. If you have even legs or legs that flip-flop, you can just put here your total, and this is for a diamond and above at the $18 cycle bonus, and it spits out your number here. I don't want to get too much into this because I want to get back to the end and let you guys go. But over here, the last thing that I like to track is my PS cycle bonus. So I have up here my Emerald coaches. And so each week when you see the team cycle bonus, or I'm sorry, the matching bonus, when you click on that, you'll see all of your PS Emeralds and up who earned cycle bonus. And so I like to track here what they earned. So that way, last week when I see Francine had her highest week ever, I can go back to Fran and say, Fran, you freaking did it. You finally hit that benchmark we've been going after all the time. And again, we're coming back to recognition, right? And it feels good. Who doesn't like that? And it's just really cool to be able to reach out and support the people who are really putting forth that effort. Or same thing, if you see somebody starting to lessen up a little bit, you can say, hey, what's going on? I saw, you know, your cycle bonus is down. You know, what happened? Oh, so-and-so, she fell off, blah, blah, blah. And you can help them. But it's keeping, again, your eyes on everything. This is your business, and you want to be able to maximize. Let me look at your questions really quick. Susan, of course. Thank you, Chris. So let's hop back to PowerPoint. We're almost done. Okay, so I'm all in. Now what? Use a tracker to create your map to elite and update in it every month. So this is pretty, but you've really got to make sure that you're using it each month. They go ahead and they update your elite report in your online office when you're diamond above, and that comes out the second Friday of each month. So second Friday of each month, it's like exciting. Hop in there, see where you're at. Reassess if you're like, you know, really strategizing. But, you know, one thing that I'm really encouraging you and myself this year is don't strategize, you know what you're doing, but really just put it out there that you're going to help as many people as you can get started. You're going to help your coaches get started as best as possible. And elite is going to be a byproduct of your business. It's going to be something that happened because of all the efforts that you were putting in without even meaning to, but, you know, since you're cognizant of it now, you can, you know, be a little bit smarter about taking advantage. So make sure you're helping new coaches get their first client enrolled. A target is at least within 45 days. So, think about different things that you can do. Christy's starting this incentive, which I was really excited to hear. But think about things that you can do too. When somebody comes to you and says, I really would like to start coaching, even think about, okay, who would you like to get started with you? They don't even have to enroll as a coach, but just who is it that you want to be accountable for? You want to be a coach? Awesome. Let's start with getting you your first person to stay accountable for. I'm going to teach you everything along the way. Don't worry. I'll help you. And, that's just a thought. That's one of the things I'm kind of thinking about. But think about the different ways that you can really help people get started, okay? Make sure that your new clients and your new coaches are having their own best health and fitness results, right? Because when they do, it's organic. It comes out of them. They want to share with other people. Other people want what they're doing. It's organic. So make sure that they're having their own best health and fitness results. Aim for the highest number of possible new PS coaches and clients early on, right now, this month. Don't even let this month go, so that they count towards the APV category all year long. Help educate your team on all products to both meet more people's needs and boost volume. Again, these are things that are going to create an elite title as a byproduct of you doing your job. And finally, get absolutely certain. And why do I say that? Because whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're absolutely right. And that's why we started this little segment with writing at the top of your paper or whichever it is, I am Elite 2019, because you have got to claim it, you've got to own it, and you've got to work for it. Elite is something that's in the top 0.001% of coaches who become coaches, but that's totally feasible and doable and ownable by you. You just have to make sure that you're audacious enough to say, why not me? And that's what the entire coaching, business is built on. Why not me? Why can't I help other people? Why can't I inspire other people? You can totally do it. You are elite, and I can't wait to see you guys up there on stage at Summit in 2019. I'll be up there. I'm elite.
Awesome, Amy. Thank you so very much. Where am I? Hold on. So it's funny. We have now we have the coaches on this call who can be our elite team for 2018. Like crazy. Like Jessica Cogswell, I'm looking at you, girlfriend. Like you better be elite this year. As a 6-time elite coach, elite is a very important component to my business. I love the elite program, and not just for the recognition. There's a lot of cool stuff that come with elite, you guys, that Amy talked to us about the how, but there is some really cool thing, like the elite bonus every month. If you hold that 5-star rank, you get a $500 bonus every month if you're in the top 100. Like there's different components to it, but you guys, it is very, very nice. But elite does signify that your team is growing. And I think that is one of the coolest things about even just shooting for the goal, learning the program and then shooting for it, is that your team is hands down growing. And that's important. More so than having the title, more so than anything, you as the leader of your team are in phase 1 at all times. You are helping challengers in their health and fitness, and you are getting coaches onto your team and started right. You are 1000% in phase 1, and that you are confident enough as a leader to teach other coaches on your team how to be in phase 1 and how to earn Success Club and how to get started, and then duplicate. That's how this kind of business is built. That's how you get to the $500 a week, $1,000 a week, $5,000 a week, so on and so forth, is learning these little things that aren't difficult, but are very easy to say, I'm not going to do it, right? Oh, I'm not going to sponsor any coaches this month, or I'm not, like, all of it matters. They all go hand in hand. So you guys, I am excited for this elite program this year. The changes in the points are exciting. 105. We can do this. Like, it's totally possible. If you guys heard Carl's ending of leadership, where he got on and was like, it's totally possible. Like, that's where I do this. It's totally possible. You just got to be intentional starting right now, right? Right now, be intentional about your business. Don't wait until October and say, oh my God, I have 70 points. Can I do this? Well, sure. But how about if you would have started in January, in October, you would have the 105 already and be like, let's do this, Elite 2018, or what? I can get so confused with the numbers. Just your Elite. Okay, so you guys, this call was great. Hopefully it was wonderful for your new coaches. If you're a new coach, that you understood that really the foundation of this business and the foundation of Elite is the 4 vital behaviors, right? They go hand in hand. And I'll tell you this, if you want to be elite, vital behavior 1 and 2 are proof the products work and personal development. Those are vital behaviors 1 and 2, and you have 80-day obsession on lock. Now start digging into those books and into that audio and start believing that you can do it and start acting that way every single day. All right, Amy, thank you. Becky, thank you. Everybody, thank you for being on this call. Let's do this, you guys. This is a big year for our team. I love you. Mwah. Talk to you later. Bye.